Moonshine Comedy.
Hi, my name is Benjamin McWilliams.
And I'm Silvio, and welcome for the episode number 19 of Lost in Lithuania.
Number 19, yeah, and we actually have a guest here tonight. You can see him right over there. Why don't you introduce yourself to our many followers? Are you giving him the mic? Okay.
Yeah, it's fine, just for the presentation.
Yeah, I'm just a guy who showed up early.
He's just a guy who showed up early. I have never known you for a person who shows up early.
So my name's Rahul. I'm a stand-up comedian. I run on Insta as the funny brown guy. I'm also Indian, and that's what Ben's complaining about. The thing about being Indian is that we're always in a hurry, but never on time.
So it's just an Indian thing.
Yeah.
It's and not a Bangladeshi, because we have the Bangladeshi comedian. He always shows up on time.
Yeah. That's why they're not Indian.
Yeah, well, obviously. I just don't know if that region is similar.
But tell them also basically, not many people probably will watch until the end, so better promote what you have to promote in the beginning.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so the reason I'm on the podcast as a guest is because I've been doing comedy here in Vilnius for a while now, and I decided to do my own special. So my special's on November 7th. It's called Not an Immigrant, and you'll find all the details on my Insta or on my Facebook. Once again, you can follow me. It's the funny brown guy.
Wait, why do you have it not an immigrant? All right, do you want to call yourself an expat now?
Hey, I have been trying.
You've been trying to be an expat?
Yeah, means I'm here by choice. I wasn't kicked out from my country.
The immigrant doesn't necessarily mean you were kicked out. I thought it was just the white people term of immigrant.
I have Googled it to try defining it, telling people why I'm also an expat, but yeah, even Google is like, no, you're an immigrant.
So even Google is racist?
But it is a white people company, so.
Yeah. Oh, and we probably should, shout out to our shows here. So we run an open mic every single Tuesday and Thursday. Thursday here at Flow Bar, right here. You can see us on stage where we do all the magic. And also
every Tuesday in Bar Pahonia, both shows starts at 8, and both shows are free entrance with pay what you can approach, so you can come and check us out. All three are performing in those shows. So
even the funny brown guy. Now,
do you feel nervous for being invited to the world famous Lost in Lithuania podcast?
Oh, I've been shaking all day. I can't shake it off my head because I have to keep reminding myself that this thing's happening.
All right. Yeah,
so excited. Yeah, and then also on some Saturdays we have a showcase show, so you guys definitely should check it out. We're featuring some comedians. Sylvia will be there on stage. Rahul won't be there. Unfortunately.
for the fans, yeah.
What can I say?
Yeah, what can I say? Whatever. Anyway, so our topic for today. Last time we talked about the don'ts of Lithuania. You guys like the stuff about don't wear your shoes inside. Now we're going to talk about the do's, and we've come up with a couple of dudes. So has Rahul. So who's going to go first?
Do you have something on the top of your head?
Well, for me, the one major rule I learned was never smile at someone.
I like to think of it as a game, though. I like to creep them out. I just go in and I'm like, hello.
I don't try that anymore. The last responses I got was not very happy since I wasn't carrying any food with me. So, yeah, the do's, it kind of becomes like a don't as well, right?
Don't smile.
Don't smile, yeah.
Okay, so don't smile. So.
Oh, no, do you can say keep a safe distance. Do keep a safe distance from other people.
Yeah, do keep a safe distance.
We actually said that as a don't, like don't get in someone's personal space. So
this is complicated. We're like the do's and the don'ts just.
But kind of,
right.
On the list which I having, some of them can be also don'ts. So let's put them as do's. So maybe you want to start
first?
All
right. All right, a do. Whenever a grandpa gives you alcohol, you take it. That is a must.
Is that happening often to you?
Yeah, my friend's grandpa, I'll go over to his house, he'd be like, you want some tea and some brandy? Like, whatever they give you, you gotta shoot it. Especially if it's like grandpa, father, they want to drink with you, especially if you have a Lithuanian girlfriend. Father wants to drink with you. Best to drink the shot.
So to get free alcohol, first find a Lithuanian girlfriend who hopefully has a alive grandpa.
An alive grandpa. That's so depressing. Like, hopefully the grandpa's alive, and then you're just thinking on the cheap end side. I'm talking about getting in good. You know, you gotta drink whatever grandpa gives you and eat whatever grandma gives you.
You know what? Also, I have one with this with alcohol. I think you should pour always for someone else, not for yourself.
I'm just doing that. You just
Speaker. Yeah, that is true. That's something I learned also. I used to live in Latvia before, and I think it's the same there as well. You do not pour alcohol for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good one. I actually did that in Korea. In Korea, it was impolite for you to pour your own drink. So, like, you would have to pour everyone a shot and then be like, come on, pour me a drink. I'm trying to get drunk.
That's like hiding the fact that you want to drink, you know, like.
Okay, so I got another do. I've got do's, and none of them are don'ts. I thought about this very well. Do speak a little Lithuanian when you're here. You don't have to speak
Is the
much.
first one on my list also.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. If you speak just a little bit of Lithuanian, they tend to appreciate it. Like, sometimes they get very confused. Like, actually, last night I went to the bar and I said, Labukas Cape Lakasi, which is basically the most informal way of saying, yo, what up? And the lady...
lost it.
She didn't lose it. She just turned around and left. I was like, wait, I still want a beer.
Why is this American speaking with me?
Why does he want to know how I'm doing?
But yes, I think you can agree also, like Lithuanians, they are not like French people, you know, because if you try to speak French in kind of broken French, they are kind of give you like bad looks, but with Lithuanians, they really enjoy the effort that you're trying to do. It's obvious that you're a foreigner, so they like the fact that you at least try, you know.
Yeah, I've been trying as well, but I can't do the sentences, but some few things I learned, I could try this. And how I introduce myself to the Lithuanian audience every time I'm doing an open mic with them, I go, Man Vardas Rahulis.
Mano.
Mano.
I already messed it up.
You added that.
They are not getting upset, you know, like, even if you're trying that, they are not getting upset.
No, I always say Man Vardas Rahulis Eseisu Rudas Bitches. And they always enjoy it. For the ones, do we have English people who listen? Non-Lithuanians?
Yes,
I think all of them are.
Yeah, we do have English people who speak English who listen to our podcast. It would be very weird if it was all Lithuanian. It was like, we only expect this in Lithuanian. But yeah, I mean, it's easier saying like Laba diena, like how are you doing? Or Labas. All right. What about you? Do you have another do?
Yes, I found one, and I'm not sure if it's real or not. But in Lithuania, you should tip in restaurants moderately, like 10%. Is what the internet told me. So probably some waiters would complain about it.
They would be like, "No,
that
tip
I'm destroying
more."
the business.
I don't know. I would typically just throw a couple coins, like maybe €1. What about you? Do you tip?
And I exclusively order from Bolt. I'm cheap that way, okay?
Okay, do you go on dates? Like, what do you do with your date? Like, babe, let's Bolt, let's get some Bolt food and just enjoy at my place.
And I don't date.
Okay, sorry about that.
All right, so
Cut this
Rahul
one.
is single, ladies. He does
Very
not
cheap.
very cheap meal. I don't
Only
know. Bolt-
qualities, only
Wait,
qualities.
isn't Bolt delivery pretty expensive? I make my own food at home.
Oh no, they give the 1 month free subscription which I've been using.
And he's creating a new email every single week.
Oh, that's how we doing it. All right. Yeah, I don't know about the tipping culture. Like Lithuanians, maybe you could comment
Yeah, you
about
can
the
correct
tipping
me if
culture.
I'm wrong.
That's just something you found online, right?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the food is so expensive here.
Yes.
That's
It's quite expensive. You expect Lithuania to be, like Eastern Europe, so it's gonna be cheaper. And then you go to a restaurant and like, no.
No, you could go to some. There's some like restaurants you can go. Like there's the canteens. They're great. They're
Oh.
delicious, and they're like €5 for this huge plate. I got one today, €5, and I was already
The one on
full.
Gediminas Prospectus.
Yeah, you know the exact one. We're just promoting to get cheap food.
Yeah.
How do you take a date to a canteen?
Oh, I can.
It's
do
simple.
that.
She needs to have
I can
low
do that.
standards.
Yeah. All right.
Another one.
I got another do. So when you come to Lithuania, you have to enjoy the nature. That's like
I have it on my list also.
Okay. So
Yeah, I don't enjoy nature because I'm from India. So in India, if you go to nature, you either get bitten, scratched, or killed.
Okay, yeah. You
in
escaped.
his woods, everyone's trying to kill you. Here, no animal is trying to kill you. Actually, they're more scared of you than you are of them.
Yeah.
I thought that's the same for Lithuanians too.
The same for Lithuania, exact same. There's not that much of a difference. All right, so learn to enjoy the nature, unless you're Rahul, which he's terrified. All right, do you have another one?
Yes, in Lithuania, according to internet, it never happened to me. But if you're visiting someone's house, you need to bring a small gift.
Oh, yeah, I heard the same thing too. You should bring some snacks or a bottle of wine or at least something with you.
Yeah.
I think that's just common. Like, I don't know. Don't you do that? Like, you came to my house with what? What did you bring? You brought beer.
I brought alcohol.
Yeah. See, that's a small gift.
But I mean, now I'm kind of an adult, and I'm doing like adult stuffs. Before, when I was going to my friend's house every single day to hang out or get wasted, it's like, I'm
but that's
going.
the thing. I think, like, if it's your friends, if it's someone who, like, you kind of know is a Lithuanian who invites you to your place, you should bring a little bit of stuff.
If it's for the first time, I forgot to mention. If you're going for the first time to someone's house.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. All right, I got another one. Do something in Lithuania is get used to a little bit darker humor. We probably shouldn't say the S word because we'll get demoted if we say that on our videos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't. Okay, just.
It's about the previous regime.
It's about the previous.
Oh, okay, now I get it. Now I get it.
Not that. It's about. Remember you talk about the White Bridge?
Yeah.
Now what starts with?
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
But people love those jokes.
I mean, no, they love the jokes. I'm just saying for the video so it doesn't get demonetized.
Now I get it.
But you know what's the thing? Because we're not monetized in the first place.
Yeah. Well,
He believes that we're making money.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter, but like, just in case someone finds these videos. All right, either way, like
we could do the TikTok way of doing it when someone unalives themselves.
Okay, there we go. That makes sense. But I find in Lithuania, you do like I would consider it a do is you have to get used to a little more darker humor when it comes to that stuff.
Darker humor and darker weather, like.
Hopefully, at some point, darker people.
You don't know how it works here. If you have no sun, you tend to look a little bit like me.
Yeah, I've been waiting 4 years now.
I think it's a generational thing.
Now, I posted a picture of when I was younger on Instagram, and one of the comments I got like, "You were fairer there. What happened to you?"
So you ended up getting darker when you were here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What else do you got? Go.
I said that one of the main things for Lithuania, if you enjoy the nature, you should buy mosquito spray.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's something that maybe you would not expect, but especially if you go into nature,
well, that's
get
like
some weapons.
Any nature thing. Expect some mosquitoes.
Yeah.
I mean.
But I mean, it's for Lithuania. I think it's more. They are more because I never seen, for example, in my hometown. Even though, I mean, they are doing some treatments. They are going with some cars that are releasing some fog that it kills all the mosquitoes and stuff. I never seen that in Lithuania.
So you're just spraying a bunch of insecticide into the city. That sounds really good for your lungs.
We do that in India as well. Means it's either that or malaria.
Yeah, I mean that's understandable, but I don't know if Romania has a malaria problem.
I'm not sure if there's. I know for a fact that there's not. Visit Romania.
Visit Romania. We don't have malaria.
You could start it.
I know we should import it.
Import malaria, that'll be fun.
But I do feel like even in Texas there was a bunch of mosquitoes. We had mosquitoes everywhere. Same thing in New Mexico. Basically everywhere I've been to, there are mosquitoes. I don't know. That's okay. I have a do one, but this is like it's like a do, but I don't know if it's not culturally. I would say do visit the Occupation Museum, like to get a better understanding of Lithuanian culture. and Lithuanian history, like kind of the darker parts.
You mean the KGB museum?
Yeah, KGB.
Okay.
Yeah. A KGB occupation. There's a lot of different names. I always get confused on what the proper way. Have you been to the Occupation Museum?
No. I like keeping my life on the brighter side of life.
And you came to Lithuania, and it's about to be wintertime, and you want things to be bright.
Yeah, exactly why I don't want to go to a dark museum.
He doesn't want to get darker.
Nope.
Yeah.
So I actually have it too, but I think this is the most common thing
Go
where when you are about to say cheers, you say Isvikata and you look into the person's eyes, which is very weird for me, but people keep doing it.
Really? I mean, I cheers. I look at people's eyes, but I'm just trying
I'm
to.
looking at my glass.
I'm trying to gauge them sexually, though.
Actually-
I'm different. No.
But you know where this is coming from with looking into the eyes?
Is because I know a thing. We're gonna
It's,
compare our notes. All right?
It's from medieval times when like they would like knock drinks. They would like make the drink go from one glass to another in case that there's poison. You know, like they would look into the eyes and they would not care. And the guy who knows that there's poison will look inside the. You know,
That kind of makes a lot of sense.
so
What about
in their eyes you might look like a person that is not trustworthy.
they wouldn't be wrong. But
So what is your
All right.
explanation?
So I've heard that if you don't look at people's eyes, it's like 5 years bad sex. That could explain a lot for you.
I'm thinking.
Why you don't have a girlfriend? I'm sorry. This is turned into the roast. Of
He's the
Rahul.
roast of Rahul.
Yeah, I'm already
Come to
pretty
his show,
roasted.
Don't forget on November.
November
no.
7th, if I'm fully roasted by then.
He'll try to convince you that he's not an immigrant. And at this point, I'm like, well,
Yeah.
Yeah, I do very much a lot of immigrant things.
yeah. Well, maybe we'll. I want to ask him a few questions, then we can end it. So,
Sure.
like, what brought you into stand-up originally?
Oh, it was a prank. Literally, my friends always call me an asshole, so they were like, let's fuck with him, and they signed me up for a workshop.
Okay.
And apparently it went down well. So if you're an asshole on stage, people like you.
Where did you do it for the first time? In Riga?
In Riga.
Okay.
I mean, those
So that
people-
explains a lot.
He's like, now I've learned to become a bigger asshole from Riga.
Yeah, but Vilnius is different. The crowd here is different than Latvia, though. Here people bit calmer, I think. If you actually go with your asshole jokes, they don't enjoy it that much.
So we had also our previous guest. We asked him, so what is your like honest impression about Lithuania? And be mindful that will have a show here. 'Cause
Yeah.
we had another guy also. Guess what? Also Rahul was his name. yeah?
Rahul was his name.
Rahul. Okay.
Rahul, this
alright.
is Rahul with an H.
Oh, okay, you are from England. Nah, so when we asked him about what's his opinion about Lithuania, he straight up said that it's like his least favorite one from the Baltic.
Okay, all right. How would you compare it to Riga? How would you compare it to Tallinn? Go.
Okay, so before I've performed in Riga, I've performed in Tallinn, and I've been performing here. I would say Tallinn and Vilnius, similar in the amount of people that come out. But for me, I feel more like home in Vilnius. Like the
You
audience
feel more
here.
home in Vilnius? Okay. Oh.
Like as in with the audience. It's easier for me to relate with them, to get them laughing. And here I was very surprised that people actually laugh out. Which if you go to Tallinn, they laugh inwards.
Yep, they do. Wait, so you were saying so Riga and Tallinn are kind of similar, and Vilnius is the best.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. I just wanna
Vilnius
make
is the best. That's also why I'm doing the show here. Because, it gives you, since I've been getting the love, you get the confidence, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna try it here. If I crash and burn here, that's the end of my career.
Okay, so you know what to do. Come to his show, November 6th.
Again.
Or unless you want to end this show, just don't come.
You don't want to end this guy's career. Yeah?
His career
Come to the show.
ended. He's done.
Hey, it's fine. I have a day job. I will still be stuck in the country, so.
Yeah, they won't be able to deport him. All right. So that'll be the end of the podcast. Again, my
Yes.
name is Benjamin McWilliams. You guys can check us out every single Tuesday and Thursday. We run open mics here. Anything you guys want to talk to, you message it down at the bottom. And am I missing any other announcements?
Yeah, also don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, a comment, and see you next time. Thank you.
And don't forget to watch me, the funny brown guy.
All right.
Till next time. Thank you.